Ahora va un 2. 17 plus. Nudity. Feels good, man.
Hello everyone, I'm Jason Connell from Sucker Punch Productions. We have a lot to show you today about Ghost of Tsushima. Combat, customization, special modes. But first, let's
Combat.
take a look at how to explore the world of Tsushima.
World of Shushis. Gör en ny rutin. Jailworking. Exploring Tsushima. Okay. Yes, Bink. Cool hat. Muy
Exploration
wara.
has been at the heart of our open world design since the very beginning.
Open
But you can't
world.
have exploration if you don't have curiosity. So we've continually asked ourselves, how can we let the island guide you in the most thematic and immersive ways possible?
Yeah, hopefully it will be centered. I'm guessing this is just a situational camera. Then. Samurai Crate. Please, nails. You know, I feel like sometimes me speedrunning so much. I don't know if it's just me being like this, just from the start, or it's just me speedrunning so much. But I hate it when they take things slowly. I want them to rush. To at least explore around fast. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's centered. That's kind of concerning. Maybe on combat it centers? But it's kind of concerning. Can a gust of wind at any time to point you in the right direction? Okay, so the wind is like the sword from Shadow of the Colossus? Okay, it pulls you in the right direction. Oh. Ooh, that HP bar. Is that if that's an HP bar, that's really similar to Sekiro. It's basically an HP bar and then the circles, constant approach. Mongol.
The guiding wind can take you to all kinds of locations in the game, like this farmstead that's been taken over by the Mongols. It can also take you to your next big story moments, or even help you find rare collectibles. But what about the things that you don't know about, that you haven't seen yet, that you don't know exist? Keep your eyes peeled for other visual cues. Smokestacks on the horizons.
Yeah, I want to see the combat, honestly, because I'm very concerned about the combat. Shadows die 4 times. Because that's my selling point. If I'm not convinced by the combat, I'm not buying it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's also kind of similar in that regard. I want this to be good. I'm just concerned that it's maybe not that good for me, at least. What? Oh.
Stay away, my lord. The spirits of vengeful samurai haunt this forest.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned. I think the combat is gonna be something like between The Witcher and Sekiro. I feel like it's gonna be something like that. Maybe a bit of, you know, the newest God of War. Also, is the camera fixed on the back of the... I think it is. I think it's the same kind of camera as on God of War 1. I mean, the last God of War, I mean. Like, if it can... I don't think it can turn around without turning the camera around. I hate that kind of camera, honestly. Kitsune. Inari is Ryan. Oh wait, we're in Mount... This is Mount Inari? Or close to?
Tsushima is rich with exploration and discovery. And whether you're just following a string of torii gates that'll lead you to a high mountain shrine, or maybe it's just a fox trying to show you something hidden in the woods. Either way, bring your sense of adventure and let the wind guide you.
So foxes are like the scampers of this game. Pillar of Honor. Okay. I see now that it's just inspired by Japan, not really Japan, or it doesn't look like.
Hi, this is Nate Fox from Sucker Punch. Now, we just showed you some exploration, but let's switch gears and check out some combat.
Yeah, combat. Come on. Do not be sucky, please.
If you've ever seen a samurai movie, you know what to expect. Two warriors, sizing each other up, waiting for the other to make the first move.
Fight me!
Okay, no. It's worse. So, combat is a quick time event.
As you can see, the
Is it really a quick time event, the combat?
For Jin to succeed, he has to use real, skillful precision in fighting them. No wasted energy. Every strike must count.
This is kind of like Assassin's Creed. It's like Assassin's Creed meets Sekiro. Something like that. Combat stances. I've seen something that's kind of interesting, I guess. Like you can have stances, but I don't know. I just don't. It doesn't feel snappy or impactful, the combat so far.
Okay, so that was Jin fighting as a samurai. But now let's see him take on the same group of Mongols as the dishonorable ghost. As the ghost, he'll use every
Dishonorable
dirty trick he
ghost.
can think up to even the odds. Even using fear as a weapon.
Hui! Arvo! Yasambe!
Says this is gonna be stealth. Yeah. We need fast-paced combat, man. This is... That was kind of like the Batman Arkham... Or... Like... Speaking of which... Yes... Spider-Man has better.
Ой! Өнөөгөө чи хардаа! Агуу! Сэлсэгийг би хуусаатгий! Тэнд байна уу?
Yeah. I know, man. Grappling hook, because of course there's a grappling hook. Yeah, this like reminds me so much of Assassin's Creed. Yeah, that's literally like typical. No, man.
You might have noticed that while fighting as the samurai, or sneaking around as the ghost, Jin had on a different set of armor. That's because the armor in this game actually gives you different mechanical
if I was,
advantages.
I was not expecting much, but honestly, I expected more.
As you explore the world,
And it wasn't much.
you'll discover Omamori charms. They'll give you an edge in battle. But more importantly, as your legend grows,
Como Breath of the
all new
Wild.
techniques which transform Jin from a samurai into the ghost. But the thing is, you get to decide how those techniques evolve and grow over time. It's always worth keeping an eye out for dye flowers. Find enough of them, and you can change the color of an armor. So not only do you
No,
get to
man.
choose how the
Is
ghost's
this...
gameplay evolves, but you can fine-tune the look as well.
Well, now we know why they didn't show much gameplay. Because, or combat. Because there's not that much to it. Sadly.
wouldn't be a Sucker Punch game if it didn't have photo mode. In our new photo mode, we have features such as color grading, depth of field, so you can focus on the right objects. We have a bunch of new features that really underline
cool
the
photo
motion
mode,
and
but
movement
you know.
that's so great about our game. You can control the wind's direction, the speed. You can change out the particles to
Cool
different
photo
types of
mode, but
leaves
I
and
don't care
fireflies.
too much. Alright, that's just an
Music from our
extra.
original score that might be a little bit more fitting. So if you're into doing a photo, or maybe you actually want to do a video, there's something here for you. Here's a few that I've created.
This is a photo with stuff that moves. Later we'll analyze the combat more. Especially the first part, the second part is like
Japanese voice
whatever,
track
man.
option with subtitles is a perfect fit for our game. So I'm happy to say that before the first scene even starts, you'll be able to turn this option on.
お侍様の戦い方じゃない。
何を申す。
お侍どころじゃないよ。
Wait.
このお方は猛虎を打ち滅ぼすため。
Did I just hear Kazuya Nakai? Did I just hear Kazuya Nakai?
Here at Sucker Punch, we are huge fans of samurai cinema. We wanted to create a way for you to feel like you're playing your favorite samurai movie. So we created a windy, black and white, film grained out mode that you can turn on from the very beginning of the game.
Basically the same Seiyu as Zoro. I'm not sure, I only heard one sentence, so... And it was a short one. So I wasn't sure. I don't know, man.
Today, we've shared with you some of the unique ways that you can explore the island of Tsushima. We've also shared with you some of the ways that you can fight as a samurai, or assassinate as the ghost, or customize Jin, or play in special ways. But we have so much more to show you in the future. Ghost of Tsushima comes out on July 17th. Thank you so much for watching today. We'll see you later.
Less than 20 minutes of a state of play. And honestly, I just got less interested in this game. And that's the state of play, right? Like that's it. Single player, massive multiplayer online, what? Yeah, that's it. So less than 20 minutes of Ghost of Tsushima. Let me. Yeah, that was very underwhelming.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Let's watch the gameplay in one moment. Yeah, state of play doesn't really last long. Okay, so this is the gameplay. This is the combat. Okay. The first thing that you see, quick time event. Also love how it just ignores the shield completely. Because that's how swords go. Like that's how they work.
On this island. In fighting them, no wasted energy. Every strike must count.
So yeah, I love how like the shield doesn't fucking do anything. Stone stance, water stance. Also, what is this? This combat style? What is this? Like, what is this strike right here? That strike is so weird. So the water stance is basically one hand for whatever reason. I don't know, man. That's counter like in Batman, Arkham games. Another one. And again, that's a special. Yeah, this see like right here. Okay, let me show. So look at this. You see like how it depleted one? That's a special skill. That combo is so weird and impractical. Shadow of Mordor, Japan DLC. It feels kind of, okay, let me see. It reminds of Witcher, Assassin's Creed, a bit of Sekiro, Shadow of Mordor, Batman, Spider-Man, which, you know, Batman and Spider-Man are kind of very similar in that regard. I don't know. All Western studios. He deflects the arrow after it penetrated him. Oh yeah, that's actually correct. Oh. Yeah, right here. You can see that it, after penetrating him, after hitting him, is when he moves the sword. Yeah, he pops arrows out of his body. I don't know, man. All this this is like the part where they show the actual combat as a whole. And look at this. Okay, arrow deflection. I don't know if that one was on point or not. I don't think it was based on that. Also that thing right here. He got cut right there, but iframes, I get that, yes. It's not a big deal. Also, love how this guy is supposed to be an enemy. He got stabbed, and I tell you, after you get stabbed, you're not like, I'm waiting to die. No, you're gonna try to kill the guy who just stabbed you. Like, that's not... This is still an enemy. Until he's on the floor, he's still an enemy. And he can't fucking kill you or hit you, but no, just ignore it because he's dying anyways. Also, that counter right here, he has the sword like this, and the movement goes like this. So he intercepts like this, which is already quite awkward. And then not only he does that, which if you do this deflection, you should bring it up, so you deflect like that. And then strike like this. But no, instead of doing that, he flips around, which is a terrible mistake. And then slices. Okay, I'm being overly analytical now with the combat, but still, I'm not a fan of it. And yeah, Assassin's Creed AI as well. It's just... yeah. Well, there's some good combats here and there. Obviously, it's not like everything's gonna be super realistic or anything, but honestly, some stuff can get better.